and then you're like, you know, be like, "Arr." They get gross. They get gross very quickly. What I said, I love Halloween. Like I love seeing like the kids coming through and they're scared and like a lot of times with my haunted house, the guys will come out front and like wave at the kids and stuff like afterwards and just kind of like pick their masks up and show them that they're real people, that they're not really these monsters. They're not really, you know. One of my first jobs I ever had was in a haunted house. I was probably like 14, 15 years old, and it was through like my drama class in school. And it was like one of my I was sad because I wanted to, like, we'll be real, okay, I wanted to be a vampire. Hi Aries, what's going on? I wanted to be like, hello blue skies, what's going on? I wanted to be a vampire, but those were third year returning people. The first year people, I had to be a swamp creature. So they like gave me like a hunch. Like I had all these tattered clothes on me and I was this swamp monster. And it wasn't very cute. I wanted to be a vampire, but vampire you had to wait till your third year working with a company. And I was like, man, that just sucks. That just sucks. Guys, tap the screen, like the live for me. I want to become a big live streamer on here. Like, how do I do this? How do I make this happen? Like, I feel like all the same stuff that I used to do, I'm still doing, and it's like just not working now. I don't know. But so we will get it. We'll get it done. We'll get there. So, oh, and I think on TikTok you get. I don't know if it's true or not, but they give you like one free heart me a day. If you get the option for the free heart me, please give it to me. I will never ask you guys like Miss Spark anything. Swamp Monster, yeah, it was like, and I said I had this big hunch, like it was like the least sexy costume, like, you know. I would like to be, I said, there is a chick, and I follow her on TikTok. Her name is Bobbins the Clown, right? And if you haven't heard of Bobbins, like, she's so cute. She's like, Mom, are you proud of me, Mom? And the woman's like, yes. And she goes, finally. Like, she can change her voice up. She works at, hi, I don't know what your name is, but hello, sir. But, yeah, I love her. I love her. Like, I love, like, scary, creepy things. But then I said I have that connection to it because my mom was a clown. So it's kind of like, I would be like the scary clown. The clowns, this year, right? I told my daughter, I said, I would really like to not have a clown room in a haunted house. If it is a clown room, we normally have to make sure that it's like the last room. Like, you can't do that room because kids are petrified. They are petrified, especially when they are little. Yeah, tie your shoes, loopy loop, loopy loop at Paul. Like, and the woman is like screaming. The other one where she's like pulling the chick. She's like, hello, new friend. And she pulled her through. The chick's like, there are people that have very unrational feeling. I like the in clown. Did you like the older one, Janet, or you like the new one? Like Bill Skarsgård or Tim Curry. I like them both. I'll be real. I thought Tim Curry. I said those are tough shoes to fill, but I thought that Bill Skarsgård did a great job with it. I actually heard that they're coming out with an It 3 or like an It whatever it is now, and it's supposed to be like a girl It, but we'll see if it really gets made. I'm surprised that they haven't done. Have they redone Pinhead yet? Like, I know they had the one in the 80s, but have they redone that yet? Because if so, I haven't seen it. I've seen the original one, but there's like one that needs to be redone. You know what I mean? Like, how about we redo that one? I know that they made like the 1, 2, and 3, right? But like, I don't understand why they haven't redone that. Like, imagine what kind of monsters and like tortured souls could be walking around today. Once upon a time, they glued, shaved down pins to his head. Imagine what they can do with CGI and with like all this other stuff. Did you? I hope they do, because they said this is one that like, beautiful, you're big. Okay, cool. But like, this is something that I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't a big, huge fan of the one in the 80s. Like, everybody's a fan of Pinhead. Like, he's just a sadist, like all that stuff. I like the girl one. The girl Cenobite was like my favorite one. And then in number two, they replaced her with a guy who was kind of feminine. So it's like, I don't know, but I think that's a movie that definitely could stand to be redone. But your kids are petrified of clowns. So I told my daughter, I said, listen, I want to do the haunted house this year. If you want to be in it, you can be. Oh yeah, I'll do it. Okay. And I said, listen, I don't want any clowns this year. Cause like we normally have to make the clown room like the last room because once kids get to that room, they're ready to book it the fuck out of there. Like it scares kids. I'm like, I don't want kids to cry or like. And so she was like, Mom, I'm doing a clown room. She was like, that's my room. I get a room. Lucian gets a room. Like our friends' daughters and whatnot are coming over to help with it. I'm like, fine. You want a clown room? You can have a clown room, but it's gonna be the very last clown room. It's gonna be not the very last ever, but it's gonna be like not the Art the Clown. I love Art the Clown. I had a couple people last year that kept coming as Terrifier. Like he's definitely a different type of clown. He's not like the type that Pennywise is, or you know what I mean, like nothing like that. He's his own. He's like the smile fucks me up. So I seen um a couple out this year. Yeah, he's really goofy. He's really goofy. But so he was like squeaking his horn and shit, like, and the little girl was dressed like the little girl from the movie, and I was like, but even little kids just seeing like the Halloween costumes like freaks them out. I said last year I didn't expect this. My daughter had a throat blanket, right? And she put it down on the ground because she was going to come sit out front and hang out with us last year. And the kids literally wouldn't walk on the blanket. So I told her, I said, you can have the last room. I know that my daughter loves evil clowns. Yeah, that's what the chick was last year. I like but so who is with you? I'm with me. But so I'm live. I'm dual streaming y'all. So I said make sure you follow my TikTok. Make sure to follow my YouTube. So those are my main ones. I do other ones like kind of here and there, but just not as much. But it has to be the last room. That was like my only thing. I was like, fine, I will let you do a clown room, but it has to be the very last room because they are going to be booking it out of that shit. Like I don't know why clowns terrify kids so bad, but they do. Like if you think about it, clowns were like, and Hellraiser 2 is being made. I'm surprised. What are they? I like the new Saw movies. Like the new Saw movies were they were more explaining his life, you know what I mean? But some of that shit, I'm like, oh god, like I just wouldn't do it. I'm accepting battle requests, so just tap the screen, guys. Oh, there's a lot happening here. This is the weirdest orgy I've ever seen. Okay. So like, I'm just gonna back out of this, y'all, because this is getting weird already. So we're just gonna back out. Like it's cool. Yeah, we'll just back out. Cool. English, please. I don't think what's gonna happen. All right. So let's see. Let's see who else is live. We'll get somebody that actually want to do some trivia. I don't know. I don't want to keep like accidentally like I'll have somebody that requests to balance me like or battle me like 20 times and I'm like I'm good. I just no, I don't need like I'm fine. It's fine. Nah, nah, nah. And then I'll be trying to do it and they're like, who is this dude? What's up, Assad?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Where are you from?
A question, Assad. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much English would you say you speak?
Yeah.
Okay, so not a lot.
What?
I said on a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak?
Okay.
Okay.
You know, you used to other.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Should we do, like I said, I'm accepting all my battle requests. I never know who's going to be. And I said, there are some people that speak English. Like, hi. What's, I'm good. What's happening, man? Your music's a bit loud. Well, hold on. His saying question on a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak? No English? No. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. We'll just cancel out of it. It's fine. No worries. I like to be able to talk to people. Boss, please. No, I don't need to sit there and do a match with somebody that I can't speak to. I do matches just strictly to like hang out with people, and it's like I can't hang out with them, then there's no point. You know what I mean? So I try to click. They have a thing now where it's like, do not suggest this person again. Like, cool. I do not want to suggest this person again because I just don't. I don't want to. I don't know. Like I said, I see some people that just sit there and stare at each other, and I'm like, nah, I'm okay. Like I'm okay. I'm really okay. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. Oh, thank you, Gouda. I appreciate you. I said we are doing random battle requests today, so I'm hoping that I come across some people that speak English. Let me take a hit real quick. I feel like I'm gonna need that. Okay, so guys, tap the screen for me, like the live. Let's see who else is out there. Oh, hi, Tops. What's going on? Okay. Oh, he disconnected. Okay. Let's see. Just. Oh. Oh, okay. Hi. Hi, what's your name? Halloween? What's happening, man? Can you hear me? I mean, looks like a nice day for a walk, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see me?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, there you are. There you are. Now, what is your name on here?
Sheraton?
Huh?
Uh,
I don't know. Y'all, I'm trying. Let's see. Who else do I know? Okay. David, okay. I'm always worried I'm gonna like fucking friend request or send the thing to somebody by accident like twice. You know what I mean? I was hoping to do some trivia today, but so far I haven't had a lot of English.
hey, look who it is. Look.
Hi, what's going on, babe?
What are you doing? You want to get it? Let's do it.
Sure. I mean, what do you mean? What are you giving?
Hey, we get in the battle in.
Yeah, yeah, by all means. Like I said, I'm happy. Oh my god, I'm so happy. And there's English that happens. Yay, we're expecting English.
Hey, let's go, everybody.
I was gonna say you're gonna win. I'm not, I'm not a very good battler. I have to really be in the mood to do it. Like I'm in the mood to do it today, but like I'm just not. I don't know. I normally stick my head in like this sand and like my own.
No, I grow Mr. Sheevis for real.
You know, like I don't know.
It's crew, what up? So, guys, everything times 3, y'all.
See, like I don't even know what that means. Like, what does it mean when it's times 3? That means any points that come in is just times.
Yeah, it's right down there. That everything's times 3.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know.
Times 3.
Oh, so just any gift, even if somebody would send something big, it would be
and whatever. I mean, they can whatever it is, they can send it one time and it counts as 3 times.
I just tapped the screen, y'all. I'm fine with just tapping the screen.
What's up, y'all? Everybody tap the screen coming in. Hey, what up, Glenn?
Tap the screen. I'm not like a battler, man. Like I gotta be in like a mood to like deal with people. You know what I mean? Like I'll do battles here and there. But like for the most part, I just kind of leave them shut off when I talk about like the news or talk about like trivia or stupid shit. You know what I mean? Thank you, Janet, honey. I appreciate you, but I can't promise that I'm going to give you a good run for your money.
You're probably beating us right now.
Well, I'm sure that you'll end up beating me in the end if you battle regularly. Like I tell everybody, I'm like, don't give me.
Do you know I really haven't been?
Oh yeah, but I see you. I see you like stream a lot and battle a lot, right?
You see me. You see me doing boxes. You see me doing a lot of boxing up.
Oh, gotcha. See, I'm all for. I like the boxes, but if people in the boxes type it in the chat, doesn't that help you trend more than them being in boxes?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't that, like, I don't know. Like I said, I've been on TikTok for a little bit now, but I haven't really necessarily picked up everything that there is to pick up about it. Like, I'm like, oh, what? Like, one of these days, I'm gonna figure out how this site works, you know? But so, how many hours a day do you stream, man?
Me, I don't really. I do 2 lives a day, and I usually probably do it for about 2 or 3 hours a day.
Okay, wait, you do 2 lives, 2 to 3, each one's 2 to 3 hours?
Sometimes an hour and a half.
Okay, I was like, whoa, like that's a lot.
Well, see, I usually go live at like maybe about 1 o'clock, and then I go probably about 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of, I go on and do like, I do the weird news, like trending topics first thing in the morning, and then I stick my head in my own little like thing where I really don't battle. Like, I don't know. It's nothing personal against anybody. I just like, I'm like, when people try to battle you, there's like 4 other people and they're all talking over one another. And like, I just kind of, I get like, I'm like, I panic. I'm like, I gotta get out there, you know? So Ben, question for you.
Guys. Everybody cheer, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's take your 2-piece. You got a 2-dime over there. Let's go. Oh. What up, Pure Energy? What up, bub?
Means I got lucky. I came across people that didn't have people in their room.
What up, bud?
See, look, watch, and here your winning begins. So, question, Ben. I wanted to see perhaps if you wanted to do some trivia with me. You don't have to do right. It's cool. I'm really bad at trivia. I will not learn the answer until it's all said and done. Want to play?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. How long does it take for the moon to rotate around the sun? I would say a day, right?
I would say what? The moon to rotate around the sun? I think it'd be 24 hours, wouldn't it?
Well, no, you know what it would be because 24 hours. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Like, because I'm thinking, okay, well, we get the moon for 12 hours. But yeah, it's 24 hours. So, I mean, 24 hours. Like, that makes sense to me. Okay. I think it meant completely, not just
completely around.
Yeah, so it's 1 month to 29.5 days. I was just thinking like basic.
I was just thinking like a full complete turn.
Oh no! Apparently wanted orbital. Okay, did the southern states or the northern states oppose the slave trade? I know this one.
Well,
traditionally, I mean, we'll speak over.
It was south.
Yeah, that's what it was. The north was a little bit. I'm sure that all that stuff happened in the north too, but the north was definitely more.
It was probably a little bit of like toss up in the middle problem.
Yeah, they actually found recently there were all these tunnels found because I told you I'm in Delaware. I'm like right on the shore there, and there's been a whole bunch of houses recently that have had like underground railroad stops, like found underneath of them. I'm like, but some of them are so. Thank
you guys so much, everybody. Thank you.
They're so small, you would never think.
Thank you so much, Q and
Camo. Yeah, thank you, Janet. Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, I appreciate you. There we go. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, tap the screen, like the live. I expect nothing. I don't expect any gifts. Just tap the screen, y'all. All right. Okay, here we go. The idea of zombies can be traced back to what religion?
That's something I don't know.
I'm personally going to say Christianity because Jesus rose after the third day. So wouldn't that technically make him a zombie?
That's something I couldn't ask myself. That's something that is kind of like, if you think about it, you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know this answer, and I said I'm learning the answers when you're learning the answers. You guys can jump in on his side.
Just being honest with you, like let me talk about that. To me, I think that he was not a zombie because he had risen, and he wasn't a zombie though. He was actually when he was risen. Yeah, but he wouldn't be a zombie.
Yeah, but isn't that what a zombie is? It's somebody that passed away at one point and then rose out of that and was still walking around.
They never found him. They never found him at all, so they don't.
But they did. He moved.
Don't know what happened to him.
They moved the rock.
He rose.
They moved the rock, and he was after that, right? Like it wasn't just they moved the rock.
Yeah, he was never in there though. That's where they had set him, and then he had risen.
I don't know.
They moved the rock, and he was never there.
I feel like we're both going to be shocked by this answer. Janet says no. Oh, voodoo. Okay. I mean, I guess rationally that makes sense, right? I'm like thinking about Jesus was rose, like he did other stuff after that, like in the Bible, like right. Okay. What color is the letter E in the Google logo?
Do you know? Is it yellow?
I'm saying red. Just because I like red. What do you guys think? And nobody look. Nobody cheat. Nobody look. What?
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
Oh looking. No, I'm not saying you. Everybody's sitting watching. Like, gotta go on Google real quick and look. I think it's a red.
Jody.
You think red? I've never really thought to look, but now watch. This is gonna. We'll say it is red. I just figured it'd be like a powerful color for them to end up on. Like I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Okay. So guys, welcome through.
Jack, what up, bud?
Tap the screen. I like it when you guys stop by to see me. What is the last name of Sylvester Stallone's character in Rocky? I know this one.
Marciano.
What is it?
Yeah, Rocky Marciano.
Oh, I thought it was Balboa.
I think so.
I never really watched it.
Well, it's crazy because this is what I never understood about that, and I don't even like explaining this, but his real name was Rocky Marciano. But how they call him Balboa if his real name is Rocky Marciano?
Yeah, I'll be real. I've never seen Rocky. I've seen the Rocky statue. Never watched Rocky. Never felt the need to. I just always assumed it was Balboa.
The movie, his real name, they called him the Balboa. They did call him the Balboa.
But it was like a stage name. Yeah, but like it was. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, Balboa. Balboa was his actual real name. At least it says on here that it is.
Yeah.
What city in the historic center of the U.S. auto industry is the home to headquarters of General Motors and Ford?
Now say that again.
I said, what city is the historic center of the U.S. auto industry and the home of headquarters in General Motors? I will say Detroit. I think Detroit. Detroit seems like a decent.
Like, I don't know. Hey, Pammy. What up, Pammy?
Like a decent guesstimate.
Thanks, Pam. Appreciate you. That's something I don't know.
What do you guys think? Like Chicago, Detroit, like that's. I'm thinking somewhere in there. I'll take guesses in my chat. I'll take guesses from your chat. Like, I honestly don't know. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Hey, I was actually right. Holy shit, I'm so bad at trivia. So when I get one wrong, I'm like, yeah, or get one right. It was Detroit. I knew.
Thank you so much, Pammy. Appreciate you.
I thought that's where Ford was, but you know. Okay. What is the capital of Portugal? I couldn't even tell you. Lisbon?
I have no clue.
Lisbon? Does that sound right to y'all? I don't know. It doesn't sound right to me. Okay, let's see. Hold on. And like I said, I don't know.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I don't know these answers before I flip it over. Oh, it was Lisbon. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I know that. Not a clue. All right. Oh, I do know this one too. Who directed the 1994 film Pulp Fiction? Did you watch the movie? It's actually a pretty decent movie. It's a pretty decent movie. I know the answer. You guys know the answer? You were smart, you know, and not with trivia.
I know who was in it. I know who was in there, who the actors were.
Okay. But like
you never physically watched it.
But you never seen like you see, I watch behind the scene. I watch way too much shit. Quentin Tarantino. Is that I'm right. I was like, yeah, I was like, if I don't know this, like, I'm gonna be like an asshole. Some of the movie was pretty graphic. I'm not gonna lie, some of it was a little graphic, but it wasn't a bad movie. I just can remember seeing him do the behind the scenes interview. I might be smart on like certain things, but I'm real bad when it comes to trivia. Like I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. I'm like, it's like, I would be horrible on Jeopardy. I get everything wrong on Jeopardy every single time. Like, one time I'll be like, oh, I know the answer. The rest of the time, I don't know how they know all that shit. What is the word Greece called in Greek?
Now say it again.
What is the word Greece, like, you know, talking about where they're living, Greece?
Yeah.
Called in Greek. Greece.
I have no clue. Hey, what's up, Caitlin?
You assume
that's something I don't know.
Just be great. Yeah.
Hi, Caitlin.
I'd be more surprised if somebody knew this.
What's up, MTO? What up, Josh?
It's pronounced
MT. What up?
Helios.
What's up? What up? What up, Flag? What you done?
Hell yes. I mean, they're like, hell yeah. Apparently that's they, you know, I like, yeah, there's something you'll never need in this lifetime.
Yeah, that's something I don't know.
Yeah, I
Thank
definitely.
you so much. Appreciate you.
No clue on that. Okay. GPS technology helps us with travel decorations. What does the acronym GPS stand for? I know that song.
I mean, I know what I told my old lady was.
What would you say to her that was?
I can't say that on here.
Well, if you had to take a guess, you guys are welcome to take a guess. I'm sure you can take a guess at this chat. GPS.
Honestly, I don't even know the technical term for GPS. If you think about it, we just say GPS whenever we buy one.
Yeah, right. You know what it is? It's self-explanatory. A global positioning system. That's yep. A global positioning system. I was like, I knew it was up
white
there.
Flag. Yeah, but she said global.
Yeah. Okay, see, that works. Global. Yeah. Who founded Facebook?
Zach, what the hell that guy's name is? Some big ass name. Something with an F. Zach F. Something.
I was gonna say
no.
Yeah.
His name was Zach. Yeah, I know his name was Zach though.
No, I think it was Mark. I'm thinking it was Mark Zuckerberg. I might be wrong though. I haven't been on Facebook in 8 million.
See, I don't know. See, that's the thing though. There was like two people that did it besides him.
Yeah, it was him and another dude. It was him and another dude.
Yeah,
they broke off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the whole controversy became.
Oh yeah.
It was Zach and Mark.
Yeah, let's see. It was Mark Zuckerberg. I watched the documentary on it one time, but I do think that you're right. The other dude's name was Zach, but they ended up buying him out of it like early on because they weren't getting along.
Yeah.
Whoops. Okay. What is the name of the film in which Al Pacino plays Tony Montana?
Scarface. Thank you for the donut.
Damn right, Scarface. Right.
Thank you for the donut. I wonder why it didn't go up to the top.
What do you mean? Why it didn't add to the score?
Yeah.
I don't know. Should have, right? Like,
Yeah, she sent me a donut in the bottom.
it was a burnt donut.
Oh, there we go. They finally did.
Okay, see, there you go.
They
See,
finally
there you go.
did.
All right, well, Ben, I will let you
I was
go
like, she
back to
sent a
it.
donut, and thank you for the donut. Thank you so much, White.
I'm gonna jump around for a little bit. I hope you have an amazing day. So if you get bored and you want to battle me, you're always
Yeah.
welcome to battle me later. You know, I'll be doing
Yeah,
my
well, I have to
fields
do it
today.
again for
So
sure. I appreciate it.
yeah, you kick ass, honey. Keep kicking ass, guys. Make sure go put a follow on them. Do it. Do
I
it now.
appreciate you guys. Same thing over there, y'all. See you later.
Do it now. See you, baby. See, this is fun, right? This is fun. He is super nice, guys. I've battled him before. He's a really, really nice guy. Like, if you want somebody to go follow, like, he's a good dude. And I said, in my battles, I don't expect anything from anybody. But if I can, okay, here, let's see.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You match?
Well, I was gonna say, a quick question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do we speak? Not a lot.
Your name? Your name?
No, I want to know how much English you speak. Do you speak a lot of English or just a little bit? Okay, okay. Well, we'll just back out of that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's not a, I mean, I don't know. I see, I don't feel like I'm a smart person. I just feel like sometimes I retain like stupid little like things. Like I do. I feel like I just like stupid little shit. Okay, let's see. Decline. There we go. Oh, I'm tapping wrong. Da 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 da. Mr. Air. Okay. Oh, guys, something was said. I just what's going on? Welcome through, guys. I love it when people stop through. I don't know what it was, but it got like just whatever was said didn't show. So, and I say, guys, I am live on YouTube. I'm also live on TikTok. You guys are welcome to follow me on both. Oh, I was gonna. Oh no, I don't want to. Okay, let's say another battle. Hi, how are you?
I am fine.
Okay, that's solid. I was gonna say, a question on a scale of 1 to 10. Hi, Jess, honey. How much English do you speak? Is it a lot or just a little bit?
Match na go, match.
No, but I'm saying on a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak? Is it a lot or just a little bit?
No.
No. Okay. Well, that's no problem. I'll leave you be. I just like to be able to talk to people while I battle them. You know, nothing crazy. Just nothing personal. There we go. All right, he's from Pakistan. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people are. I get a lot of people from Pakistan through my lives, which I'm okay with, but it's just like I feel weird like sitting there while somebody else is like just sitting there staring at me. Like I get a lot of swear. Right, I get more than any one person should, and it's nothing against. If I come across somebody and they're good people, they're good people. Like I don't give a fuck where they're from, as long as they're good people. You know what I mean? I've met some people from that I've been like I just can't. But I find it awkward. Like I'm not gonna sit there and stare back and forth at somebody for minutes on end, just not saying anything. Oh, hi guys. Okay. Hi, Mr. Khan.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, Mr. Khan, question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much English do you speak? No English?
No.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks for me. Okay. That's literally all I want. I want to be able to play trivia with people in battle. I want to, like that sort of stuff. And I said, it doesn't really look like there's a lot of people on today. Like, everybody that's on today is on, like, where it's not Saturday. I don't know. I can't do it. Like I said, I'll see some people and they'll literally sit there in battles with people for hours that don't even speak the same language just because they're getting gifted. Like stop. Like stop. Like my family ain't accepting. What do you mean of just anything? Or like I said, I don't mind. I'll sit there and talk to somebody. Not a problem. I will sit there and talk to somebody as long as I've met some really nice people from overseas. I've met some assholes from overseas. I've met some overwhelmingly great people from here. I've met overwhelmingly bad people from here. Like every place has its own thing, you know? So I'm like, I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. But like, if I go to ask you, like, my thing is, I like to do battles because I like to be able to talk to people. So if I'm doing battles with you and I can't have like a basic, like, how are you? Like, oh, thank you, Max. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate you. Like I said, guys, I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody, they're not in your chat. Make sure I don't know. Go follow my other chat. I'm mostly I mainly do TikTok and YouTube, but I will jump around a little bit on other lives too. But those are 90% of the time where you can find me. Oh, thank you, Max. Aren't you sweet, baby? Aren't you sweet? I do appreciate that. Okay. Oh, you're what? Sorry for you being trans? They're not accepting of you being trans? That's their loss, baby. That's their loss. That's their loss. Somebody asked me the one day, right? They said, "So what if you're?" Because like I'm all for trans rights, and I'm all for Wait, what? Like, I like if my son came out to me and he was like, "Listen, mom, like I would totally I would." Oh, did she? She's like, "Hey, I've decided to not be a shithead. Can you DM me?" I don't really check my DMs on here, Max. It's nothing personal. I check mostly on YouTube and TikTok. She said, "I don't need to look like." Yeah, but like I said, what my thing is, I'm like, yeah, I can't imagine. I've heard about people disowning their children for being trans, and I'm like, what an awful feeling. What an awful feeling that must be. That must be just have the people that are love you and supposed to care about you and especially have unconditional love. Oh, the S word. Oh, what? Sex? Or am I thinking another? What letter is there between the SEXY? Is that the word, or is it the SLU word? You got to be more specific. I have a wide vocabulary, like especially of slurs. But I don't know. I just like it's not something that I would ever do to my children. Like if my son was like, I feel like I am like my daughter is like 24, so she's very much like she's like, oh no, there's no doubt in my brain, I'm a girl. Like that's it, you know what I mean? I'm meant to be a girl. Oh, bit. Like if my son came to me tomorrow, oh, the SLU word. That's yeah. Like it's the curse. The trans germs roamed off on you and it made you rather slutatious. Yeah, it's so stupid of me. But I just can't imagine like parents or family members turning. It's not your business, number one. Like if they choose to share the information with you that I don't feel like I was born in the right body, then who are you to judge that? Who are you to judge that? Like, I believe that a lot of people don't choose it. Obviously, like if you had the opportunity to choose, there's a lot of people that have tried to live right. See, that's what I'm saying, Jess. Like, girl, listen, you just ain't got these legs. Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, or I'll get guys that come through. I was gonna say, Jess, I get people that come through a lot, and it's like the trolls, and they're like, "Are you a guy or a girl?" And literally, my answer is every time, "Why does it matter?" And they're like, "Because it matters," and I'm like, "Why?" Like, why? Unless you're thinking about dating me and you're really anti, like, anything that I'm currently sitting on has no business with anybody in the chat thinking about. Like I'm sitting on it, it's minding its business, you know. And I've always been a female. I just like to give people a hard time, you know what I mean? Like if some, so I'm like, okay, well either you came through to find people that were trans, so that way you could dislike them because of it, or you're being insulting to a female because you're saying that they look like they could possibly be male. So I'm like, he's like, it's like somebody the other day told me, well, it's just a question. And I was like, yeah, it's an irrelevant one. And he goes, oh, then you must be a dude. I said, no. I said, I've responded to you 8 times that it's been an innie and it's never been an outie. But you know what? Like, even if I, what does it have to do? It's not your business. What I'm currently sitting on is not some stranger on the internet's business. Like what I have between, I could see if maybe we were flirting, talking, like somebody being like, you know, if somebody else said this as a threat. God. And I said, I'll tell you this much. I've been up to Pride New York the last like ever however many years. And I just love it. I love Pride events. Oh God, I love Pride events. It's not, you don't have to worry about being judged. You don't have to worry. If anything, I felt a lot of bad for people up there because it was like 110 degrees. Everybody walking around fucking 10-inch heels, feathers all over them, like big costumes. I'm like, how are they not sweating to death? Like, that takes some commitment. You are committed to it. But either way, everybody deserves the right to be happy in life. Nobody should have to spend their time being who they're not. You know what I mean? Like, or people say, "Well, have you tried dating men?" To like people that are gay, like, have you tried like if a woman is gay, they'll say something like, "Well, have you tried dating men?" That's actually a normal part of people discovering their own identity and sexuality is trying to date the opposite gender to see if maybe it's just like a them thing. And it's like we just people just need to accept each other. Like you don't have to approve of it, you don't have to love the person, but you know what, like they're allowed to exist. Like I said, I worked in an adult toy store for like 7 years, right? And it used to make me feel bad because some of my area is very, very small. I live in Delaware, so it's not like there's a ton of exposure to other lifestyles and all that stuff. And I would get people that called in and they're like, well, like I had this guy call me one day and it made me feel so bad, right? He calls me, he goes, well, I I he's like, listen, I'm trans and I want to buy something for my boyfriend's birthday. He goes, and I went up to the other lingerie shop you know, like up, it was a little bit farther north than where our shop was. And he goes, and I just asked them if they would let me take it out of the box. He's like, I didn't even ask if could try it on. And they told me I was a pervert and I needed to get the fuck out. And I'm like, really? Like, whether you think they're a pervert or not, they're your customer. They're a customer because they want to feel sexy and, you know, wear something good for their partner. And, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, no, he was just more worried about, because he said he was at like the cross dressing fade. Like, he's like, I think I am trans. He's like, but I'm kind of, he's like, I'm going slow. He's like, I don't want to commit to anything big. Like, he's like, I just want to learn how to feel what's right for me. And I was like, no, that's what it's about. It's about being who you are. Like, so I said, I love pride events. Pride events are like the best thing you can ever go to. Like, seriously, if you've never been to a pride event, they're so much fun. And because it's just about people like loving one another. It's not even about, you know, like it's just about people loving one another and acceptance. Like that's it. Like, you know what I mean? So I said, people will come through. They're like, "Are you a guy or a man?" I'm like, "Well, it doesn't matter." Like, I had a dude in here the other day. He's like, "Well, I assume that you're a dude because your hair is blue," and I'm like, "Because my hair's blue." Yeah, your hair's blue, so you must be trans. And I'm like, listen, some days people be making my eye twitch like a motherfucker, Jess. Oh my God, you have no idea. But that's what he told me. It was literally in here yesterday, dude, in here yesterday. He said, well, your hair is blue, so you must be. Because he was like, well, you're not answering the question. I said, I don't have to. I said, I don't have to because what's between my legs is none of your business. Like, either way, I'm sitting on it. It's minding its own business. Like, so you're either coming in to troll me, which is offend me, by saying you're a female but you look like a dude. So I can see where some people would take that offensively. Or you're here to say, oh, you are trans. Okay, well then I need to leave, which is also wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm like, dude, unless I could see if somebody was trying to date me, like if he thought, well, maybe I'll try to date her, just kind of. But either way, what does it matter? Like either you're gonna have to hear me go on about being trans, or you're gonna offend me because then I'm always like, dude, there's no like easy way out of that question once you ask that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure if I was trans, I would talk about being trans. I would talk about what I go through on a daily. I would talk about like, oh well, da da da. You know what I mean? But like, it's an innie. It's always been an innie belly button, just a little farther down. And then I said I felt bad too because when people go through like their full bottom surgery, and like I said, I worked in an adult toy store for like 7 years, right? So I heard like every bit of ailment that anybody had, right? And the problem is once you go full bottom surgery, it desensitizes a lot and it gets it as close to looking like the other body part as possible. But like if you're gonna go in and get a blast, like I said, it can desensitize you, so could be transitioning from male to or female to male, and then guess what? That motherfucker ain't gonna work anyway. Like there's a lot of people that will have to take a pump and pump it up to like I'm like, so I'm all for people just keeping your bottom. Keep your bottom. Keep your, you know what I'm saying? You can live your life however you want. But you know what? Keep your solid like O face better for a reason. You know what I mean? Because it'll make you a happier person. Like I say, what's going on, baby? But like I'm like, oh, I'm not desensitizing. Like, yeah, it really is. It's a huge risk. It's a huge risk. And like I said, you could end up going from male to female, female to male, whichever way like the person chooses, and then it almost doesn't want to work. Like men do not lubricate the same way women do. So you're still so I'm like, hey, you might just keep it. Like you get to be pretty and wear cool hats, but at the same time you get to pee standing up. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? But like I literally I would feel bad for people. They'd say, yeah, I'm like, dude, like keep your keep like and it's not like it's a complicated surgery, but that can literally cause so many other health problems. So I'm all for if somebody feels like they need it and they absolutely like this is what's going to make it for them. I just think more about the decent. Oh, I'd be so mad. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know if I decide to have bottom surgery, and then when it goes from girl to guy, they give you the ween that they give you is just them extenuating your c word, So you end up getting one that's only like that big, and I'm like, no, no, no. Listen, you would think that they'd be able to do some shit. And then there's a button that not a button, but it's like a tube that attaches to it, to the side of it. And yeah, and you have to push it up to get it to, because your body's used to, like, yes, the C words, they do harden as we get, but they're not, like, so that's what they do is they extend it. So if I'm gonna be a guy, I want to be a guy that's gonna come in and throw it down. You know what I mean? Like, but then on top of it, it can totally desensitize anything in there. So I'm like, why not just keep one part? But you left something out. Which part? Like, you know what I mean? Like, keep your parts. If your O's are keeping you happy for years, then like I would be so mad if somebody took my O's away from me. I'd be like, what? I can't what anymore? What? Like, I'm very familiar with the toy department. Not for kids, but the toy. I know lots that don't work. Okay, so I said I've never personally had it. Like, but like I don't know. I feel bad. I'd met, like I said, through the toy shop. I'd met a lot of people that came through, and like their first reaction was, like one of the first things I would hear was my parents disown me, and I'm like, man, What a horrible thing to do. What a horrible thing to do. Like estrogen level, yeah, yeah, but it's like what a horrible thing to do. Who disowns their child for something that they feel like they can't control? I will love, I have two kids, right? I said, if my son came to me today and said, Mom, I feel like I have a woman, like should have been born a woman. Okay, well, what, you want to do some makeup? We can do some makeup. Will that make you feel more like, well, like I am telling my family about it? And it's sad. It's sad how many families are so against it. And it's like, you're not asking them to live their life for you. You're asking them to just accept and love you the way that you are, however it is. There are people who love their children that are on death row, and they will forever love their children, even though they like like unconditional love is something that should automatically come from parents. And you know what? If it doesn't come from parents, then they're probably not very good parents to begin with. I mean, that's just my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just can't. I just can't. Took me off their well over. Are you serious? That is so fucking to me. That's just childish. That's them hoping you'll go. Oh well, I'm out of the will. Well, guess what? Not trans anymore. Like, and they just want to see. Like to me that's sick. Like to me that's sick. I'm sure that you have. And you probably. And the worst part is you probably weren't even thinking about a will or anything like that. That was something they came up with. You know what I mean? And it's sad because it's like, I'll tell you what, some of the best, whoa, that was crazy. Whoa, hold on. I'm getting a gift on the other screen. Holy shit, what is it? Holy shit. What was that? That's epic. Oh my god, that was epic. Was that your entrance? Jesus Christ, that was your entrance? Holy shit, that was like the craziest entrance I think I've ever seen. That was seriously like the biggest entrance. Like it made sure that that you were like, if we seen you come in, like that was crazy. That was like a trip into Narnia. You know what I mean? Not really. My four brothers are happy about it. More money for them. Yeah, but like I just think it's gross. I have four older sisters, and I had a lot of issues when my mom passed away. I did get a little bit of money from the sale of her house, but most of my sisters stole all that money from me. I got 21,000 when my mom passed away and told to start over, and I had other sisters that got $80,000. You know, like you learn a lot about people when people pass away. Like you really do. You learn a lot about people. But it's just like let people be happy. Hey, what's going on? Hello, Abraham. Like just let people live their lives. You know what I mean? Like let people live their lives. I can see if it's like directly affecting you. Like it's directly like pushing on your life or directly. Oh, thank you, Abraham, honey. I appreciate you. But like, it's not. All people want is to be accepted. Like, are you kidding? If my son came to me tomorrow and said, "Mom, I think I'm trans," I'd say, "Okay." So what is it when you say that you think that you're trans? Why? And I wouldn't try to talk him out of it. I would just try to let him know that guess what? At the end of the day, I love him regardless. I love him regard my love. I think his dad would probably have a little bit of a harder time with it than I would. But you know what I mean? Like it's just but even still his dad would accept it. It might take him just a little bit, but so Mr. Him, good. 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 I mean honestly, I'm not saying good that there was even a funeral, but I mean you're not accepted in at that funeral. People are like the whispers and the oh like what did they expect you to show up in like a full suit? Like no, you show up in a skirt. Oh god, look how they dress. Like you know what I mean? It's just I honestly I wouldn't have gone either. I said all my sisters. I have four older sisters, and they're all super religious. They're all super duper conservative. They're all just like two of them aren't too bad. All right. But two of them, I literally will never speak to them a day again in their life. They're homophobic. They're racist as fuck. They're like really right wing conservative. And my whole life, I grew up thinking there was something wrong with me because I believed in artistic expression. I was told at one point I worked for a bar. I was told that rumors going on. They never even told you. Oh my god! So you didn't even get your opportunity to come and say goodbye. I thought you were saying that the person didn't want you there. They forgot. That's some really fucking shady shit. And you know what? You're better off without them. You are better off without them. God, that is horrific. I could be honestly like I wouldn't care if I had like a husband or a wife that was trans. It wouldn't bother me. I consider myself pansexual. I think that people's attitudes and their level of intelligence is a very special thing. Like not everybody, like I'm more attracted to the person than I am whether or not heart attack 42. Oh my god. But like I'm more attracted to somebody based on what the personality is like. Do they make me laugh? Do they make me giggle? I do tend to favor traditional men more than anything because I like beards. I'm not gonna lie, I got a thing for beards. But it really just like oh my god, dude. I cannot believe it. I would be so mad. I would be so mad. Like, oh, you guys forgot. Oh, thank you, Peace. I appreciate you. But like, oh, you forgot. Oh, you just forgot? Forgot. Didn't think like I still yeah. You really find out a lot about people when somebody passes away. Because you get to see how many people are really shysters. You get to see how many people are really bullshit. The worst people I have met in my lifetime have been absolutely uber Christians. Yeah, that's a really low blow. That's a really low blow. You have every right to come and mourn as much as anybody else does. Like that's ridiculous. That's some different that's some here we can be family, Jess. We'll be BFFs. I promise. I will invite you to social gatherings that don't not funerals, but if there was one, I would let you know. That's crazy. And you said it was for your mom, dude. That's crazy. They forgot you left it. Dude, people get on my nerves so bad, Jess. Like, people get on my nerves so bad. So bad. So I had one sister, one of my older sisters, she was the power of attorney after my mom passed away. My mom was actually getting ready to change it to another sister because she didn't like the way it was being handled. My mom had cancer. And I said I didn't realize how bad it was until I got there and I realized she'd turned in receipts to the lawyer for everything. So here she got over $75,000 back and I got a total of 20,000 even though I was just as much of a daughter as she was. And then she tried to take another 4,000 and give me only 16,000 because even though it was in the will that it was split up and it was split 5 ways once, that's how the estate was meant to be handled, but she found a way around it and she ended up with 76,000. I ended up with 21,000. I was 28 years old. She was in her 40s, already had a eat your lips. I mean, I prefer that you not. But like you really find out how disgusting some people can be when people pass away. Like there are people out there that are like disgusting. I will never ever speak to her a day again in my life. Like she's absolute trash to me. And I'm like the weird one. Thanks, Steven. Like I'm the weird one. I'm actually kind of like a hippie and whatnot. And you want to know what's funny? She doesn't realize when I was packing up the house. She keeps trying to ask my daughter if I have our dad's military flag. Guess what? I do. And is she gonna get it? Nope. Guess who still has dad's dog tags? Take a guess. Will she ever get them? Nope. I will go throw them in the fucking ocean before that bitch ever gets a chance out of my, like, never. Like, and she's one of those people that's really uber conservative and really uber Christian. And I don't think that it's Christians or politics, like, that are the issue. I think that some people are just a shitty people. Some people are just shitty people, and that gives them a reason to be a shitty person. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I have to get ready and get off here. I'm gonna go work for a little bit. Found out about my mom. My brother showed me a message and told me I was cut out. And it's ridiculous. Like it's seriously just live and be happy. Like that's the best you can do. If you go through this lifetime and you are happy and you are trans, then you know what? That's a successful lifetime. If you go through this lifetime and you're a happy person and you're a straight person, that is a successful life. If you go through this life and you are happy and you're non-binary, then fuck it. You had a, like people don't have to agree with shit. Like just be happy. People that are happy with their own lives, they don't give a fuck about what other people have to say about because why? They're happy. If something was wrong for you, it wouldn't be making you happy. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's absolutely. And I told you we used to have people. I had this one dude. He called me the one day. He goes, "So listen," he's like, I'm trans." He's like, "I'm actually just right now like a cross dresser." He's like, "And I want to." Like I could hear in his voice on the phone how nervous he was making this phone call, and he's like, "I I tried to ask him up at the other lingerie store and they kicked me out." And I was like, "They kicked you out?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, a lot of the lingerie, like, it doesn't like fit my shoulders because I have really broad shoulders." He's like, "But I really would like to have some lingerie." He's like, "I've tried to buy online." Like, gave me this whole check, but I could tell in his voice how he was like, "If I come in, you guys aren't like gonna be mad at me, right?" I said, "No, no, no. We actually catered towards we would buy a lot of lingerie that was stretchy. So that way if you had wider shoulders, if you had like yeah, and that it's sad. Like that's sad. Like that's sad that there's places like that. Like it just I don't know. All right, guys, I gotta get ready and go work for a little bit. I will be back on. I do appreciate you guys. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Because you know what? You guys kick ass. Just so you know. All right, guys. I love your faces so much. I will see y'all in just a little bit. Come back and see me. I said I'm so happy to have people come and hang out with me. Decline. There we go.